We're here in San Francisco for GDC, but we managed to sneak into Collecting Smiles offices here in downtown San Francisco to find out a little bit more about something that's not quite a game, more of an application, you can say, for the Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah, we don't know what to call it either. It's a simple and fun painting app with a big standout feature of you get to paint in 3D, which I think is pretty cool. It's really designed to be like pick up and play kind of thing. It's on the Nintendo 3DS, so the screen is really small, but it has a lot of buttons as well. So it's very much like one button to open the palette and work with that. And the 3D effect is accomplished with basically using layers. So you select what kind of depth you want to paint in, and that's basically selecting a layer. So you have 5 predefined layers, and you get to paint the different layers, different things in different depths. So you could have like the backmost layer could be a mountain, and furthermore you have a field, and then you have some characters, each in its own layer, and that is then displayed on the 3D screen separately in different depths and create the 3D effect.
So when you hear this, just you talking about it, you'd think that, oh, that sounds kind of simple because of the resolution on the 3DS and things like that. But it actually, and we've seen some of the work that's been done on it, it's actually, you can get a lot of detail into it and a lot of fidelity.
Absolutely. The resolution is actually higher than you have on the 3DS screen, so you might have to zoom in a little bit to sort of work in that kind of detail, but it's all there, and you can even export it in even higher resolutions. And it blows me away every time I see what some of these talented artists can do with the program. It's just super cool to see that, and it's very much an inspiration for me as well. And we have this online gallery where people get to upload their stuff. So I get to see daily what people actually are doing in the program, and that's really cool. And even more interesting, you can always play back any painting made in colors. So you get to see how they did it, and that actually works as very much as an educational tool. So you can sort of pick up all the tips and tricks how people create their paintings from scratch.
And you can play back your paintings and take it in another direction as well if you want to pause it and do something else with it.
Yeah, exactly. You can download any painting from the gallery and basically do whatever you want with it, except for uploading it again as your own. But you can go back in the playback and brush it off and do something else with it if you want to. It's good practice, but it's also just fun to sort of play around with that kind of stuff.
There's also a feature where you can actually color in like a coloring book as well.
Yeah. That's new for this version. We ship with 10 coloring pages, and the application itself sort of helps you a little bit to guide you to what you do. So it basically lets you stay within the lines when you paint, and it also reveals a layer of shading, so it makes your painting look a little bit nicer. But otherwise, it's still the same painting tool, so you get sort of build up experience on how to create these things, and hopefully you can sort of go graduate into working with a blank canvas, which could be a little bit scary sometimes.
And you said you're in submission. Sort of, when do you hope to be ready for eShop?
Yeah, they don't set a release date until it's through submission. It should be very soon, though. I'm hoping weeks. It could be like 2, it could be 6. I don't know really, but somewhere around that ballpark.
We'll keep an eye out for it. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Cool.